Hi guys, this is Karthik and I just completed my assessment and yeah, so what I actually did before jumping directly onto my assessment is that I created my own pipeline over here at VectorShift. Yeah, and yeah, it was actually fascinating. I actually did not see something like this before. It was pretty great to see how this all comes together and creates an output that is pretty good. So yeah, this was really fascinating for me, and I took a lot of inspiration from this entire design just to create my own assessment. So let's just check that out. So we have all these different nodes, like the input and the LLM and the output text and transform node. What I will do is that I will just create a very simple structure. So yeah, let's say we have these two inputs. Um, let's say we want to create a prompt where the prompt takes two variables like something like topic and something like age, right? And we'll just include that this text node over here. And yeah, so we will write a simple prompt that says explain me or give me knowledge about the. So whenever we want to include a variable name, we want to use these curly braces. So let's say we have this topic variable. So as you can see, we have created this topic variable, and we have added that variable name on left of this text node, and also the corresponding handle, right, which we can use to connect this text node to other different nodes, right? So give me knowledge about the topic, assuming I am. So let's create another variable, age, years old, right? So like we have two functionalities that are being represented over here that we had in the assessment. So this text area is basically increasing in height and width as as the user keeps on typing, and along with that we have these variable names which appear on the left side of this text node as we provide variables in the text node, right? So we'll simply connect these two, right? So we'll connect these two, and apart from this, let's say I have created this yeah, so I have this transform node, right? So what it does is that it simply takes an input, and basically the idea is that it will convert a particular input into some transformed output. And let me just simply demonstrate that. So let's say we take something like system credentials, right? So we take system credentials in text format, and some, let's say we want to send it at some other part of the entire mapping, and we want to convert it into some other format first, right? Let's say we want to convert it into an encrypted text, right? So that our system credentials remain safe. So yeah, I'll do that. Let's now take the LLM node and well, take this as a system, and this text that we have as a prompt over here, right? And at the very end, what I will do is that I will include an output node, and whatever output that we are getting, whatever answer is a response that we are getting from the LLM, that will be directed to our output, and we can simply get the output at the very end. So yeah, this was the entire demonstration. Apart from this, now let's suppose that we have created this whole structure of like treating these nodes, these as nodes, and these connecting lines as edges. If I simply click on the deploy button, it will return to me the count of number of edges, the number of nodes, and whether this graph is a directed acyclic graph or not. So as you can see, there are 6 edges and 7 nodes, and this graph is not a directed acyclic graph. So yeah, like this is an information icon. If you hover over it, it tells you what exactly that particular node is for, what you can use that node for. So anyways, apart from this, let's just take another example where we create some um, you know so let's take two transformation nodes, right? And whatever output is coming from here, we will treat that as an input, and whatever output we are getting from here, we will treat that as an input over here, right? So as you can see, this is basically forming a cyclic graph, right? It's not acyclic anymore. So now if I click on deploy, so you can see that there are two edges, two nodes, and this is not an not an acyclic graph, not a directed acyclic graph. So that is how the backend is processing. And yeah, this was the demonstration. I have explained all of like what exactly I have done to achieve all different to solve all parts of the assessment in the readme file that I have uploaded. And yeah, I'm hoping to hear from you guys soon, and I'm really excited for this. Let's do this.